Okay, take two on this Vlogmas Day 15 thing. Yeah, y'all are on a new tripod. I bought this when I went to California last week. I found this at Five Below. I think it was $5. But I bought it because it's also expandable, so it's like it's got all this good jazzy tiny remote that you could easily lose, but it has a little place on here that you can hold it, and I figured it would be good to have another one. Now I have a bigger one. Oh, let me go down here. Let me go way down here. I have this one too. This one's huge. This one stands like yay tall. I've never used it. But that one turns into a selfie stick, as does this one. This one's more portable, but it's also very flimsy. So, please don't move around too much. Y'all might fall over. Yeah. Yes, so as you can see, let's carefully turn, you guys. I've done some work. Oh, my straw for my cup is getting in the way. I have done a lot of work over here. Here, let's take y'all for a scary little ride. I don't like this tripod right now. It's wanting to collapse on me. So really quickly, if you look here, I got all of my pens organized. The drawers have like highlighters, erasers, staplers, all that good stuff. And then way down there, you'll see a white dresser. That is my dresser of scrapbook paper that I actually kept. That has, it's just all my specialized stuff. And then it's also got, I'm going to go digging in here. I don't feel comfortable moving you guys off the table. But it just has some stuff because I got rid of a ton of my scrapbook stuff when we moved out here. Or when I moved out here. I say we, but I. When I moved out here, I got rid of a ton of my scrapbook stuff because I just had too much, because that's like not something I do primarily anymore. But this dresser just has like stickers and stuff that I bought when Joanne was going out of business. This has all my state stickers for my travel scrapbook. And then I've got more state stickers here that I bought at Michael's that are a little bit more elaborate. Oh, I knew I bought these. I just didn't know where I put them. These are iron-on transfers that you can use multiple times, and then you just embroider on that piece of fabric. We'll be doing a little bit more embroidery and stuff like that in the new year too. I'm really gonna shake things up on my channel a little bit, shall we say. But yeah, this just has like, you know, it's scrapbook paper that I didn't want to get rid of. Like this, I plan on cutting each one out and using them individually in like greeting cards or something like that, or just sending a quick pick-me-up note to a friend or something like that. So yeah, it's just, you know, and then I have my travel paper. So yeah, that's pretty much primarily what's in this dresser here. It's just stuff I wanted to keep. And it made easy for transport because I just kept everything right in there. I'm just trying to get this all back in here really quick so we can dive into today's video. Just looking to see. Oh, my diplomas are in there too. My college diplomas. I forgot I stuck them in there. All right, so what am I doing, you wonder? What am I doing? Ice water. It is such a blessing to have a refrigerator again that distributes ice and water. No more having to fight with those pesky ice trays, because the way our refrigerator freezer is we have the double doors on the top for the fridge, and then we have like a middle drawer that you can put cheeses and meats and stuff, or lunch meats and stuff like that in. And then the freezer is on the bottom. So can you imagine me putting ice trays in the bottom, opening and closing that? So it's really nice to have that dispenser on our fridge again. So what am I doing in regards to last night's video? Last night's video got some attention. And that's a good thing. That's a great thing because, you know, that loom knitting is really starting to come back again. I'm noticing, like I was mentioning last night. And I have a friend in Texas who is just starting out with loom knitting. Bernadine over at How the Hook Turns. Please tell me I got your channel right. My brain's like scrambled eggs right now with how today has gone. If you're new to my channel, number one, thank you for joining me. Number two, if I come on here some days and I am totally frazzled, yeah, it's because I'm a full-time caregiver for my mom. We'll leave it there. So, anyways, back to these thingies. Yep. So last night, if you missed last night's video, go back and watch it. It's a little bit longer. This one's probably going to run about the same because we're going to talk more about looms and my favorite type of hooks for loom knitting. Most sets of looms come with hooks. I don't like those hooks. I need something I can grasp. I like comfort when I'm loom knitting. So anyways, you can go back over and watch that video from last night. I talk a little bit about my looms. I showcase pretty much all of my looms except for one that is MIA right now that I know I brought back from California. And I don't know where it is, but it's just another one of those white, like, spool. You make, like, eye cords and stuff like that on them. Just little things like that. Anyways, it's just one of those. Not a big deal. I'll find it. It's probably still in the hallway back here because I have not finished cleaning that hallway up since we got home last week. Anyways, so like I said, I notice a lot of people are starting to bring their looms back out, especially now that it's Christmas. We want to whip up a quick hat for maybe that loved one, or maybe you are in cold country. I know here right now in the high desert of Arizona where we live in Kingman, it is 48, 49 degrees, and it's supposed to get down to about 39 tonight. Could go lower. And yes, I've been asked, and if you've missed the video, we do get all 4 seasons here. We get it all. Rain, snow, sleet, wind. Yes, I have only lived here for just under 2 months, and I am loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Love the small town living. Love the small town hospitality. I love it all. So anyways, with that said too, I'm going to put for my thumbnail, Saturday night. Yes, Saturday night. I was out in my backyard. It's pitch black. I look up and the stars are just twinkling. And then I look and the ash tree that we have in the backyard, the way its branches looked up against the blue, like the way the sky looked with the stars and stuff, absolutely gorgeous. That will be my thumbnail for tonight. Oh, I'm so thirsty today. I haven't drank very much, and living up in the high desert, you do need to drink more because you're at a higher elevation. Dehydration can be a thing really quick. And I used to live almost, well, I lived pretty close to the ocean before when I lived in California, so now I'm at like 3,600 feet elevation. So anyways, I am just going on a rabbit trail today. Yeah, that's kind of how today's gone for me. Okay, so what am I doing? Well, this was my center pole. It decided to give me a whole nother mini ball of yarn. That's how it always goes, right? So I'm using the Karen anniversary, or Slice Me anniversary cakes in the color Wave. I started Levi's hat. Excuse me. And right now I'm just doing, like, I'm working on a brim. I'm playing around with my stitches though. Sorry, my husband's texting me and I record on my phone, and he lives back there in California with our adult children. That's a whole nother, no, we're not going to get into that at all right now. We're going to talk looms and yarn really quick because I'm already at 10 minutes. So I'm just playing around with stitches. I want this to be a little bit more, the stitches to be open, just because if it's really tight stitches on his head, Levi's going to start itching and getting irritated. He gets really bad eczema breakouts. So his hats, I have to be really careful when I'm making them. Plus, once I take this off the loom, it's going to kind of come together a little bit more. But right now, I did 2 rows of E-wrap, like knit, and then now I'm doing a row of purl, which purling is a pain. I don't like them. I've been doing this for 5 years almost, but you have to literally scoop under, and then you have to pull up that loop. See, I have a loop right here. And then you have to hold that loop and then pull the bottom loop up and put that new loop on. And you got to make sure you get it on there. That was a horrible tutorial. That was not even a tutorial. So anyways, what are my favorite picks that I use? I have 2 of them. And I am using my new crochet hook holder thingy that I got from 3M Grace Designs. And I found out my loom picks fit in there face down. So these are also from KB Looms, knitting board looms. And as you can see, this one's worn out. I've used it a lot more than my purple one. These came as a set. I got these as a gift, probably back when I started loom knitting. They were bought on Amazon because I had them on my Amazon wish list. These are the best because, as you see, these have the ergonomic handles. So when you're loom knitting and you're picking, especially these pesky pearls, yes, so much easier than the little loom picks that come with, my straw keeps getting in the camera, I'm sorry. It's so much better than the ones that come with the looms itself. But I highly recommend these I'm going to tell you, I will never love doing purl stitches, ever. But I do them because they look beautiful once you've got them all done. It really adds character to your project that you're doing. So anyways, yes, that's what I'm doing. I'm working on a loom knit hat for Levi. I don't know how far I'm going to get because I have a cut on my thumb. I don't know if you can see that. But I tend to not wear bandages. I use a liquid called Liquid Band-Aid. It actually works a lot better on my skin than an actual bandage itself because bandages just cause all kinds of problems for me. But because the way you have to do these purls, it's rubbing right on where that cut is at. So I don't know how much I'm going to get done with this hat. But once I get the brim and I get going on just E-wrapping, it's going to be much easier, especially, like I said, with this cut. So, yeah. But yeah, anyways, that's what I'm doing, friends. I'm going to go. I'm at 14 minutes. Holy cow. I have talked your ears off. I'm sorry. All right. Please forgive me. I'm going. Love, hugs, and prayers to you all. Stay safe. Stay warm. I think for me, I'm going to go after I'm done with this row of pearls, and I'm going to turn on my fireplace and brew some hot tea in my new tea kettle and work on some devotionals. I am so behind on devotionals and scripture writing. So I think I'm going to just shut out the worries and cares of the world and go do that and just get in the Word. All right, friends. I love you guys. Thank you again to all my new subscribers. Thank you to all of you who have stuck with me on this crazy journey, especially this year. Thank you so much. I cannot thank you guys enough. All right, I'll see you all tomorrow in the next vlog.